Hello and welcome to the Coloring Collective. Today we're going to color this frog and he's sitting on a pile of books. Let's go ahead and gather up our supplies. We'll be coloring today from the Johanna Basford Magical Worlds coloring book. I like to use the Castle Arts colored pencils, the Soft Touch, and I've got a set of 120. It's also nice to have an eraser and a pencil sharpener handy. Ultramarine 043. This is the first color we're going to start with, and I'm going to jump right in on this very top book that the frog is sitting on top of. I'm just going to color the top half, about halfway, and then get a little bit lighter so I can blend it with another color. And I'm going to do that again at the bottom of the spine here, the book spine. And then press a little lighter. And maybe the middle also. Be really careful around the frog's fingers here. Cobalt Turquoise 048. I'm going to use this color. It's nice and bright, and I'm going to come across here on the other half of this book. Just get that colored in, nice and solid. Cerulean Blue 100. I'm going to use this for these stripes right here. And I'm just going to color in the whole stripe one solid color. Again, be really careful around the frog's fingers there. Cornflower Blue 092. Get this little diamond and then also perhaps down the middle here of this book. I'm just kind of following these little lines that are there for me. And then this other little stripe, I might just color this all the way with this blue. It's kind of a blue-violet color. Cerulean Blue Middle 099. And with this, I'll finish up this blue book and move on to the other books and do a different color. Make sure that's done. Okay. Scarlet Red 022. There's a really thin book between these top two, or top three, I guess. And I'm going to color this red, different shades of red. Red Ochre 015. Get these two stripes. I think I'm also going to use this down here for this bookmark. Seems like a nice bright red. Chinese Orange 026. I'll use this right here on these two pieces. And then I'm also going to skip down here and use the same color for this book. Make sure you're very carefully coloring this in nice and solid. Take your time and make sure that your pencil is also very sharp. Magenta 086. It's a nice bright color I'm going to use here for this spine. I'll use it on these two stripes also. Aubergine 028. I'm going to color in the other half of this design right here. This is a nice grape color. I think I'll also use it a little bit lighter for the rest of the book, just to keep it all in the same shades of red and purple. Titanium White 072. A little trick I like to use is to use the white as just a colorless blender, basically to make this color a little more solid so you can't quite see the different pencil strokes. Mauve Deep 090. I'm going to use this down here for this last book spine that we can see, and then also color in all those pages. Just using this for these 4 stripes. Lavender Light 035. I'm going to go down the middle of the book with this lavender, all the way down from the top of the book to the bottom, just through the center, and that'll help give it a sort of a highlight on the edge and make it look like it's rounded. Purple Lake Deep 038. This should be a good color to contrast with the light. Very nice. You want to be able to blend it also really carefully, but still see a lot of that lavender peeking through in the very center of the book. I'm going to press harder on the edges. Just really carefully, and then press a little bit lighter to blend in that pink, the lavender light. And I'm just using a small zigzag motion. I'm getting the edges. These two colors really complement each other. I'll have to remember this next time. Cool Gray 065. This is a good color I'm going to use for the pages here. I can only see a little bit at a time. I'm going to press kind of hard. And then come back over it and press it pretty light. So that way you're getting a little bit of contrast. Intense Blue 097. I'm going to use this blue here for the bookmark. Davies Gray 067. I'm going to go ahead and use this on the rest of these pages up here. And I'm pressing pretty hard with the pencil. This is a very nice light gray. And I'm also going to use it down here to sort of blend in this other gray. Peach 018. I'm going to use this as the color right here in between all the binding on both of these books. Cadmium Orange Deep 079. We'll finish off with this very bottom little book. Whoops, I missed a little part of the gray there. I'll have to come back. come back with the gray here and get this little corner and right there. Cadmium green 062. This is a nice light green that I'm going to start off with. And I'm going to get the top part of his belly here. It's big and round. And so I'm going to color it in nice and circular right up to the arms here. And then press a little lighter at the bottom because I'll blend it with another color. Right here, get the middle of this and the top of right between the eyes, like this. And then gradually get a little lighter. And maybe down here for the fingers and the feet and the legs. I'll start out really light and then get a little darker as I press down into the individual digits there. Hooker's Green 054. I'm going to use this for the bottom of the frog's belly here and just very carefully blend it with that light green that we just colored. Just across the middle, like that. This is also a good color to go around the eyes. Again, really careful and just blend it with the light green. And under the lips, I might make those lips a really bright green. Maybe make it the lightest color. And I'm going to go ahead and do the arms. And just come right down here. Only the arms and not the legs, though. I want to be sure that the arms and legs don't blend and blur together. So I might make them an even darker color. Whoops, looks like I'll have to use the eraser for that little part. Oxide of Chrome 063. And this is probably the darkest green that I have in this set. So I'm going to use it for this background color here. The legs and the bottom of the belly. It's a nice mossy green color. And it makes all these other colors really stand out nice. So make sure you're pressing pretty hard so it comes through really solid, and then you'll blend it with the color of the toes. Oh, one more little spot here I missed. Leaf green middle 060. And it looks like this will be the last color. I'm going to use this for the lips and the eyes. Well, thank you very much for coloring along with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Look at all that hard work we did. I think I'll get in here too. Press pretty hard and get it nice and blended. This is very good. I will see you next time.